Hey guys, it's Teresa, and I have another swap piece to share with you today. This is the altered book hardback book cover for a swap that I'm hosting over at Your Paper Pantry. It's for the Romantic Cottage swap, and my partner was Cari. Hi, Cari. So Cari, if you want this to be a surprise, then I'm giving you a minute to not look. Okay, so here is what I came up with for her. This is an old Webster's dictionary that I picked up at an estate sale that I actually had just picked up to use the pages. And so I thought that, it would be really good book size to use for my altered book cover. So I used it, and I just gessoed and Mod Podged a bunch of different tea stained and coffee stained papers on the back, some sheet music and regular paper. And so then I added just a little bit of stain, Tim Holtz stain, and I think this was the aged brass, I believe it was, on the back, just to give it a little something. So my first layer here, I used a page out of an old vintage Sears Roebuck's, or Sears catalog rather, and it's a page about the corsets, and so I thought that was really cool. So I layered that, and then I put a sheet of lace over top of that, and it is a really pretty trim lace there. And actually, I think this was a piece of lace gifted to me from Anitra, so thank you, Anitra. And then underneath that, I put a piece of this little dangle piece of lace here, which I love, this trim here. I think it's beautiful. And that little hanger right there is from Better Be Scraps. And I originally was going to put these little drops are from a chandelier that my friend Vanessa gave to me, and I've used them over and over and over again. I love them. So I was originally going to attach these to this, but I thought, no, I would just attach it to the actual little device here, so that way, if she wanted to hang anything from this, she would be able to. So that's there. And then this is just a vintage linen napkin here, and it has a really pretty edge to it there, and I have tea stained it. And on top of that, I coffee stained this doily here, or no, I'm sorry, the paper doily I coffee stained. And then this one I purchased from Simply Shimmery Scraps. Layered that on top of the tea stained, or the coffee stained paper doily there. I added this little clock, which is, I believe that's a Recollections. It could be Prima, but I believe that's a Recollections little clock piece there. And then on top of that, I have this little muslin piece here with lace, this cotton lace trim attached to it. And actually, it was from a vintage valance that I've used over and over again also. This lady here is from one of the Prima collections. It's an ATC, and I cut her out, and I put one of the resin frames from Michaels. Put that over top of that with some seam binding and a little bling. That bling came from the button section at Hobby Lobby. And then I've added this rosette trim there. That came from my stash. I've had it a good while. And I think that's all the layers. I distressed the edge again with that aged brass or tarnished brass. I don't know what it's called exactly. Distressed the edges with that. And that's it. So I hope that Cari likes it. I like the way it turned out. I love this style, and I love all the different laces. But oh, and then I put just a hanger here And I intended to put some vintage thread spools on here, but of course it's too thick and they wouldn't thread. And so I liked this piece to use as a hanger, so I left it as is. But that's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you'll join us over at Your Paper Pantry for the next month's swap that's coming up, and we will be doing French-inspired altered bottles for the Romantic Cottage for next month, which will be August. Thanks for watching. Bye.